Great day, royals. I am Empress Lazuli. You are your empire, and welcome to another episode of Tarot Tea. I know it's been a few weeks since I posted a Tarot Tea episode, but we literally have the full moon in Taurus and Saturn going direct at this point tomorrow that I'm recording this. So whenever you see this video, if it resonates with you, if you're seeing it for this specific time, definitely tune in and see what messages there are for you. These are timeless messages. So let's get into the current energy and see what is going on energetically for us as a collective. Don't forget to go ahead and leave a comment for me below to let me know what resonates, or just to let me know confirmation that you've received with this reading. And also subscribe if you'd like to see more tarot tea. I have more things planned for the channel as well, so stay tuned. We have, starting out the gate, we need to be a bit more collaborative with other people at this point. Right now, wanting to engage with others and say, I'm interested in this, what are you interested in? Wow, we have like or similar interests. Let's do something together. There could be a company, there could be a person that you're literally noticing that you have commonality with, you have similar interests, and there are definitely opportunities for you to get together, go to events together, communicate so that you can go to events or even create your own events together as well. But definitely seeing that energy of being able to have camaraderie, have conversation with other people that are on the same energetic wavelength as you, and doing things that will allow you all to ascend, you know, not having people with a lower vibration than you. Everyone is, the energy is matching. Everyone's on the same page. Everyone has similar energy. The energy is matching amongst everyone. Everyone wants to see everyone win. You know, we have our own styles. We have our own ways of going about things, but the way that we resonate with each other in terms of goals, being goal-minded, all of those things, the values and principles, those are similar. And so let's get together, let's work together, let's support each other. Finding your group, finding your tribe, finding your coven, I'm hearing as well for some of you. Your group, your women's circle. Just a group of people that have similar interests and that also are in that frame of mind to want to get the bag, but do it in a way where it creates long-term financial success, not just a one and done type situation. Let's see how we can attract the value through us resonating with the energy of abundance, because we are abundant energy. And we're attracting the abundant energy to us as well through our new passions, through passions that we're putting more energy towards, through things that we're finally saying, okay, I need to actually put this idea out in the world and not continue to hold on to it. I need to take action on this idea that my ancestors gave to me, instead of keeping that idea or that dream inside of me. And by doing that, it's a really beautiful opportunity for you to connect with the world, for you to connect and also share emotional experiences that can help bring a lot of healing to yourself and to others, as well as for some of you, your generational lineage. A lot of you have ancestors that want you to share this type of information, or whatever you're feeling led to share, because it's going to bring about a lot of healing in your bloodline from you actually doing that necessary work. Really beautiful to see. It does take you speaking up. This is a new conversation that you're starting. This is new information that you're bringing to light about yourself, new information, and just in a more upfront way as well, being more unashamed, not attaching guilt or shame or fear to the messages, to the information that you're wanting to bring to others. really being integral with it. As you can see with the quartz crown, having a clear energy, having really safe energy where people are hearing what you're having to say very clearly. And it's also very inviting in that you're genuine and that you have good intentions. You're not just wanting to show up to literally just get the bag. It's I'm showing up with my abundant energy to contribute to society, to contribute to the vibration of the planet raising. And by me doing that, I'm being of service to myself, but I'm also providing genuine, valuable information that other people, other humans will be able to benefit from as well in their current journey with where they are right now. So I absolutely love that. Creating community through genuine energetic flow, and finally moving forward on things that you've been sitting on, ideas that you've been sitting on, just wondering too much how other people will receive you, and instead making it more of a priority to look at how you are receiving of yourself. Am I proud of myself and how far I'm able to say I've gotten with this gift? Am I content with that? Does that make me feel good about myself, or am I holding on to a lot subconsciously that is not going to allow me to align with my destiny in the way that I would like? There are blockages with the throat chakra, with your ability to speak up on things, or just feeling like you're not really experienced. One of the excuses that we sometimes tell ourselves when we have imposter syndrome is that we don't know enough to talk to someone else about it. I don't know enough information, or I don't feel confident that I know enough information to be able to help the next person, right? I feel like I'm still a rookie in this. I feel like I'm still having to learn things and figure things out myself. So how will I help someone else? Having that mindset, focusing on that part of your mind predominantly in the past, focusing on that. And now we're moving forward into, you know what, even if whatever I know right now, I can bring it to help someone with that 3 of Cups energy for the current energy. Even if I don't know, I'm willing to now put myself in a space of, hey, I know this information. What can we share? What conversations can be had so that I can learn, so that I can feel more confident? How can I share the current information that I have to just see whether it's something people would be interested in knowing about? Doing those testers, being confident and outgoing and willing to try something new that is aligned with your creative talents. Love that for us. So now how you would like to move forward is the Goddess of Pentacles. Really beautiful card. Look at that. This is moving forward into that space of, because we also got the King of Pentacles that came out earlier, right? The God of Pentacles. It's that energy moving forward where I am receiving specifically by being comfortable in my own energy. Look how comfortable she is sitting there in nature. Look at all of the beautiful greenery that surrounds her. Look at all of the nature that is attracted to her, that feel like she is right at home, exactly where she's supposed to be. Surrounding her in love, surrounding her and vibrating high, flourishing. So moving forward, this is a space that you can see yourself being in, flourishing, being able to really be prosperous, but it coming from a place of me being 100% who I am, showing up as exactly who I think I am. That's a really beautiful feeling when you can really step into a space, any space, when you can wake up in the morning and you feel so content and satisfied and love yourself fully. What a beautiful feeling to have. And then to additionally go into spaces and provide that amazing energy to others consistently. Obviously having moments where you are clearing your energy, where you are clearing your space, okay? But just overall having a really beautiful, valuable, seeing yourself as valuable. That's another thing that's coming to mind, is understanding what spaces deserve your energy and what spaces don't. As a goddess of pentacles, she's not going everywhere. She's going to specific places that she knows are not going to drain her of her energy, misuse her energy. It's an effective way to have boundaries that are set up, and also going to spaces where you know your energy is going to work for you. Not shying away from doing the work as well on yourself. And also maintenance, that's a thing. You doing a facial 11/11, you doing a facial one time, you going to get a massage one time, you going to do certain things one time is not going to just be the end all be all. 10 of Cups to clarify that Goddess of Cups energy. It's a lifestyle. Moving forward, you want this to be a lifestyle. It's not just a one and done thing. It's not just, excuse me, oh, I want to have this women's circle this one time in this event. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. And then now you don't go back to meet anyone for like another year. It's consistent. Every month I want this to be a thing where we all come together and we have that sense of fulfillment. And this is also very much about the divine feminine journey. I was attracted to work with this deck today. So I know that I'm speaking to my goddesses today. I know that this is predominantly for my women. Like the video if you're a goddess watching this video and the message is resonated with you. It's very much about you getting more into your divine feminine and feeling comfortable in that divine feminine radiance. So much so that you're able to feel the fulfillment from relationship, feel the fulfillment from family, feeling the fulfillment in just radiating who you are, just having a better flow, not being so resistant to accepting your divine feminine power, right? And you know exactly what I'm talking about if this reading is resonating so far for you. Finally being able to rest in your femininity, that is something that's very important to you moving forward. That's important to us. Being that amazing divine feminine representation, not only for you, but for your lineage, not only for you, but for your future children, not only for you, but for your community, for your man, for your counterpart, whatever relationships you're in, being able to rest in your divine feminine energy and loving how you show up every day, being able to be loved as the divine feminine and fully accepted and provided for, and feeling secure in that, and feeling that you can let down any type of guard to really embrace that feminine energy and allow it to take up space instead of feeling that it's going to be taken for granted or unappreciated. So you're feeling that you have to find ways to hide it, right? This also goes into being open to receive. A lot of us can't even receive a compliment properly, so really getting to that space where that's what you want moving forward. To be so comfortable in your own energy with the Goddess of Pentacles, that with the 10 of Pentacles, you attract that is going to really appreciate it to the fullest and allow you to maintain a strong power in your divine feminine. I love that. So the obstacle or opportunities that we have moving forward are this energy of the Hierophant, making sure that we're committed, having that energy of, I'm going to make sure that I every single day do something for myself. Every day I'm doing something to make sure that I'm on track and on point and building up to that ultimate goal. because it takes maintenance. Of signs, understand maintenance. Nature is always evolving and changing and moving. At all points of the year, there is something that needs to be done in nature, right? When it's springtime, you're having to tend to your garden to see the crops growing, tilling the land, stripping back, clearing things out from winter time so that new can come in, right? In the summertime, it's maintenance. The sun is out more, so things are growing a lot faster, so you're having to cut the grass more. When we're getting into fall, leaves are falling down, so you're having to rake and clean up and remove leaves from building up excessively on the grass so that the grass is not dying unnecessarily. Then wintertime, where you're shedding out the rest of those leaves, but guess what? Those twigs are even falling. Winter is the only time in nature where it's more of that internal process, and that's what we're getting into now. That internal process. Divine feminine is an energy that you exude. So really getting familiar with that exertion of energy that you have. Where does that power come from? Number one, what is the quality of that energy? Number two, and is it really felt the way that you're emanating it by others? Because you can have an intention to radiate some form of energy, a specific type of energy to the collective, but what are they actually receiving? What are people telling you in terms of feedback that they're receiving from your energy? That's how you'll know. And that's why we are in this space of really wanting to create community so that we can get that feedback and make the necessary adjustments and alignments. So really being committed to the process at this time, really surrendering yourself to that process and being laser focused and seeing it through, seeing the things that you said you were going to say or see through. If I'm seeing this for myself and the fact that it will provide me with this type of progress or opportunity, I'm going to actually make sure that I continue to show up in X way, doing the necessary work. In relationships, for some of us as well with this Hierophant, and marriages, like if I really want to have this type of relationship where I'm able to fully rest in my divine feminine, how does that mean I need to be committed to my current relationship? What does that mean in terms of me showing up right now in my current situation? What is the value of my energy that I'm showing up with to reach that end goal? Relationships fast track the lessons you can learn about yourself, because there's a lot of mirror moments that you're having with your partner. Any clarification for the Hierophant? Any clarification for the Hierophant? Yeah, because those, through the commitments that you have and keep and sustain with yourself, that's how you bring about an entirely new dimension. That's how you literally timeline jump. That's how you experience a whole new way of life. That's how you level up. That's how you glow up, is literally by committing to set tasks that you know are aligned with who you know you are on the inside. You acting out who you know you are, as we spoke about before. Instead of sitting there trapping yourself by telling yourself certain lies that no longer hold any weight. When you clearly have a way to get you have a way to test out how well your ideas and your business ideas and thoughts would pan out. You just need to ask. You just need to put yourself in environments where people can give you the feedback. Don't say, oh, no one's going to like my idea. No one's going to care about this product that I'm thinking about. But you've never spoken to anyone. You've never tested it out. You've never anything to see if it would even be beneficial. You haven't done any research, real field research. You haven't spoken to people that are also like-minded to you and interested in the same things. So doing that work is going to help you to remove those blockages and stop being stuck in terms of the things you tell yourself that are not even really real. They're not tangible. They're figments of your imagination and your mindset, literally. So breaking yourself free through actions, through learning what it takes, learning what it actually feels like to let your alarm clock go off and then wake up to it. Actually getting out of bed, feeling what that feels like. Actually meal prepping, feeling what that feels like. Actually going to events and speaking to other women, feeling what that experience is like. Going through the real life motions is what's going to give you the tools and the necessary experience to know, wow, this is really possible for me. It's going to take discipline and hard work. It's going to take you dancing with people or having conversations and interactions with people that may not have the same intentions as you. It's going to take you navigating the lessons that you've already learned and really solidifying to yourself that I'm not going back. I've learned this. You know that whenever we decide that we want to level up in some way or really go after a goal, that's when all of the problems seem to try to come up to prevent us from moving forward, to try and stop us or cock block us. That's when all those things come up. So as we're moving towards this new committed, organized, and persistent version of ourselves, where we're wanting to meet new people, we're wanting to be in our divine feminine and rest in that and feel comfortable in that and feel confident and loved and accept the fact that we can receive from other people. Be okay with receiving a compliment, receiving adornment, receiving love from others, receiving love from ourselves. Through all of those things, we have to understand that it's not going to be smooth sailing. There are going to be lessons that reemerge in order for us to be reminded of what we want and how badly we want it. And to remind us, you've been through this already. You've already learned this lesson. You know what to do. You know how to navigate this. You know how to handle this. And when you remind yourself, when you successfully pass that test, when that challenge comes up and you overcome it very easily and it doesn't distract you or keep you down and you keep going towards your goal, that helps you to build confidence in yourself. Right? That helps your healing process even more, even faster. So the advice here moving forward, as we're closing out this spread, the advice here is for you to just stay strong in everything that you're doing. Remember that you always have a choice as to how you are showing up. Having the courage to go through situations that might pose difficulty, being able to put a brave face on at the sign in the sight of adversity, being able to continually move forward through the habits that you might have, through the ability to realize what experiences you do not want to repeat. And instead of taking the easy way and saying, oh, it already has a hold on me, I'm going to keep. No, instead realizing what those holds are. What are those toxic habits, or what are those things that you don't enjoy doing, but that you still participate in, that if you stop participating in them, it would release the hold that it has on you. And it will also free up your time to do things that are more in alignment with what you know is going to help you live out your passions. It's going to help you come to a culmination point of success in your actions so that you can see progress and ascension. What is that for you? That's our advice here. Be courageous, be brave, break the habits, break those toxic habits, identify what they are. Don't take the easy way out. And do the necessary actions to bring forth that new dimension for yourself. Be sly if you need to. When you're making movement, you don't need to tell everyone your business. Everything is not for you to be emotional about. You don't need to always be in your emotions about doing something and whether or not you feel like doing it. There are going to be days where you just need to get up and get things done. And that's okay. Because that's what's going to lead to your success and your overall happiness and ability to exert the passion in your life. Yeah, patience. Patience just came out here. We've been very patient. Saturn has been retrograde in Pisces. There is a degree of patience that some of us have had with working towards these goals, but not really seeing progress. And now it's to a point where that progress is going to actually be rewarded finally, now that we have Saturn going direct in Pisces. So you're going to see a bit more of those rewards to come from all of the work that you've been doing, the time that you've been putting in. But there's also, for some of us, even more patience that's required for us, because we have 10 years of subconscious trauma and 10 years of suppression, and it's not going to take only 2 months to bring all of that up. There's going to be patience that you're going to have to exhibit in persistently choosing to be in uncomfortable positions that allow your passions to be seen, that allow you to stay committed to your journey, whatever that is and whatever that feels like for you. And there's been a long period of standstill. Well, even though you may not have been doing anything in society and helping humanity in an overt way, there's been a process going on with you beneath the surface. There have been a lot of micro actions that you have taken on an internal scale, and that has prevented you from going forward externally, because there are things that you were going forward with within. You were internally going through a process with yourself. So provide yourself with some grace. Don't say, oh, well, I was supposed to have seen so much progress on the outside by now. My life's supposed to look like this. I'm supposed to have this car. I'm supposed to be in this house. I'm supposed to have this many kids. I'm supposed to have a family. Supposed to have, slow down. You've definitely been doing something while all this time has gone by. So give yourself a bit more grace. Give yourself that reflection time and understanding to know that everything is supposed to happen as it has happened. You can't change the past now. All you can do is make sure that you line yourself up in the best way possible for you to have a future that's aligned with where you want to be. If some of you you don't know what that looks like, get to visualizing. We have a full moon in Taurus. See the value in your dreams. See the value in your ability to emotionally connect to the things you actually want, knowing that you deserve to experience luxury. Some of us have blockages when it comes to what we believe our experience has to be on earth. You do deserve to experience luxury in your life and abundance in your life fully. So stop holding yourself back with subconscious thoughts. Come to that realization for the full moon in Taurus so that you can move forward with the right mindset and stop holding yourself back because of things that you're saying internally to yourself in your head that are not true, that are not tangible. So I love you all so, so much. Hopefully I see you soon. If you have not checked out Astro Insights, do that already. At this point, we still have a few more days and the messages are timestamped over there. Just check the description box. You should be able to follow along day by day, play by play with me over on those Astro Insights videos. And definitely subscribe to the channel because I have more content coming our way. I love you all and I will see you soon. Bye.